G'day, Professor Joseph Drew here. I'm here to talk to you about my vision for a resurrected Australian Centre of Local Government, why we need to work together and how we're going to do it. So please stay tuned and please join me on this mission. It's not about me, it's not about my university, it's about everyone in our community all across Australia. We all want the same thing. Let's work together and get it done. So the need has never been greater, as you've heard me talk about in other videos. If you went to LG Pro, which was an awesome conference, by the way, you would have heard me talk about it. Most of us never lived through an inflation environment. I was quite young the last time. But there's every indication that we're about to move into a high inflation environment. But that's not our only worry. We've still got COVID lurking. We've got war starting. We've got great resignations that haven't quite hit Australia yet, but they will hit Australia. There's just so many challenges. We've got state and federal governments that are still doing what they do. And we've got new elections coming shortly at both the state and federal level. There's just so much to challenge us, so much to give me cause for concern. And I mean it. I'm not at all certain we're going to get through this next 5 years or so. But I am certain that with your help, I want to be part of the solution. I want to help. And academics, we don't know everything. We've got certain skills, and I'm putting my skills out there. You've got experience and other skills, and if we all work together, we can succeed as a country and society, as a local government sector. And that includes the peak bodies, who all do marvellous jobs in their own ways. So we've got the peak bodies for councillors in every state. We've got the local government professionals or their equivalent in every state. We've got ALGA. We've got the state governments and the federal governments. We all need to cooperate because it's for the Australian people. It's for our children, it's for our friends, it's for ourselves. And this is the thing, everyone's got good intentions. The councillors who do what they do have good intentions. The local government ministers in every state have good intentions. The federal government has good intentions. All the peak bodies. We all want the same thing. We want our local governments to flourish. And what I'm talking about is coordinating those good intentions, getting to know what we're all trying to achieve, and working together. I'm no threat to anyone else. Commercial consultants, any peak body, I've got no interest in getting on your turf. If I do get on your turf, give me a phone call and tell me to back off. It will have been an accident. All I want to do is help. And you're the same. So let's all help each other. It's all about the common good. Common good in natural law philosophy, and I'm a natural law philosopher as well as an accountant and trained economist and trained mathematician. The common good is all about coordinating. And as a result of our cooperation, being better off than what we would have been if we did it individually. It's more than the sum of parts. It's all about us just altering our aims a little bit, knowing what the other party's trying to achieve, working in as much as possible, and we are all better off for it. This is the whole reason for government. If you go back to the Aristotelian philosophy, it's the only reason that makes any sense to have government in the first place. And that's what I'm trying to do, work towards the common good of local government, which is working towards the common good of everyone. My role and the role of the Resurrected Centre for Local Government will be a bridge, between academics and scholars, practitioners, peak bodies, even consultants. I don't mind who uses my videos and how you use them. I don't mind. Even if you're making a buck out of it, I don't mind. If there's a video that helps you, put it up, because you know what? At the end of the day, we both want the same things. We want to help others. And I think part of the problem is that academics aren't people. I'm not a person at all. I'm much more comfortable sitting down writing. Much better when I'm writing than when I'm speaking. And as a result, we've been reticent to engage as well as we should have. And that's going to change. That is changing. I'm doing my best. It's not great, but we are changing. We are getting out there more with our ideas. And it's not to upset anyone or to rock the boat. It's to improve things for local government. And I never profess to know everything. I never profess to be always right. If you have a better idea, off you go. If you want to make a video, provided you're not saying anything absolutely ludicrous, provided you've got good intent, you make me a 10-minute video, you're from the local government sector, you're from a peak body or a regulator, you want to make a 10-minute MP4 video about something important, some help that you can give to other people, send it to me. My email address is not hard to find. I'm at UTS, and I'll pop it up. We're all in this together, and we are facing the biggest challenge perhaps that this nation has ever faced. Certainly the biggest challenge local government in Australia has ever faced. And if we're going to get through it, we're going to get through it together. So help me help others. Please disseminate these videos. Please get as many people to subscribe as possible. Please use them in any way, shape or form. You want to use them on your council site, you want to use them on your peak body sites, use them. If you want me to come and talk to someone, let me know and I'll come and talk to them. As a group or a conference or a meeting, I don't mind. It's a pain in the backside for me because I live on a farm. It means my poor teenage children have to do the farm work when I'm away. But I don't mind because I want to help, and we've got to meet this challenge. There just isn't an alternative. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.